Hi guys, so basically I wanted to do a video on how I paint my 3D parts. Basically it's a very easy dry brushing technique. So what you need is something very simple. You just need acrylic, don't need to be those expensive type, just a very basic type. So basically the base I'm gonna use black, and then I'll go with silver, and then we can actually use other color to make the color of your choice. So the very first step is basically just to apply the black color acrylic over your pieces. So normally I'll just buy those very cheap brush like this. So sometimes when we use acrylic, I actually didn't wash them. When it dry out, I simply just cut away, and then when it's short, basically it's actually good to apply things like black as a base coat. So you really do not need to be too careful about it. Okay, the idea is basically just to paint it evenly across the pieces so that you don't miss any gaps, something like this. So you can be rough with it. It doesn't really matter that much. All you're aiming for is to cover it sufficient not to see the rest of the part. Now this process you might need to repeat it for twice. I believe twice should be more than enough. So things like this, it's fine. You can just leave it like this for the first round. So the first round basically you just want a basic coat of it. Not too you don't need to be too even or anything. Just make sure you cover all the area with a light kind of layer. So I'll do that probably off camera, so you can repeat this step like for 2 times if necessary the third time. Okay, alright, so now you have your blacks done. So you can see that it is just to cover the pieces so that you don't miss any gaps. Okay, I didn't cover the whole piece because this is just for demo. These are my test print that I am not using, just for the demo. So next we go for the silver. It's basically for you to sort of bring out the details of the edges and whatnot. So you just need to a little bit of it, and what you do is you take this kind of very soft brush in this very cheap type. It costs about $1 a piece, and then you really do not want to have a lot of paint on it. Just rub it away in a way. Yeah, then you just lightly brush it over. Okay, take your time. You will need to repeat these steps for a while. Okay, basically you just want to sort of brush out the edges so that it becomes a little bit more obvious. Okay, so you can see that once you brush over it, okay, it will become more and more obvious. The so-called the design will sort of pop out. So this is basically what you want to do. Okay, I think I have applied too much paint. So you can see once you brush over it, you actually brings out the detail. So of course if you just want a so-called there's the thunder, if you can hear it. Okay, yeah, so you do this process, it will take some time, but you do it slowly. My pieces are not entirely dry, that's why the effects is not that good. So so what you really want to do is to bring out the edges. Okay, so 3D printed parts are sort of not smooth to begin with, so in a way if you like the texture look, this actually is a sort of advantage. Okay, so you can see that once you have the edges, okay, you really want to bring it out, especially the angle part. Okay, so you can see that you can see that the lines are defined. Okay, so you can go ahead and do it, and we'll come back. Okay, so now you are done with the silver. You can see that the edges are popping up Okay, have a well-defined kind of dark and light tone to it. So if you like the gunmetal kind of look, you can work on it, and you can stop there. But if you want to apply a different color, basically you just need to go for the color of your choice, and then do the light dry brushing as well. So for example, if I have a blue, okay, then I just make sure it's not a lot of the paint is on your brush. Use a new one. Okay, these are like $1 each, and then again you do a light brush over it, because the light portion of it is the silver portion is sort of light in itself, so you just be replacing the part that is light, and then again the thing will just pop up. Okay, and then you have your color of your choice, and it will slowly work towards the so-called the final color that you want. Okay, and it might take a little bit longer, but you can slowly apply, and you get to see the point. Okay, so you have a nice kind of effect, right? Something like this, right? Then of course, if you like a different color, let's say bronze. Okay, so you can just go ahead and use some bronze. Okay, I'm just gonna reuse this silver brush. I think it should be fine. Okay, don't leave a lot of paint on the brush itself, just need a little bit. Okay, and then you just brush over it. Alright. Okay, sometimes you might want to do some masking, so things like your masking tape to mask the part before you do the different color, so that they don't sort of spread to the places that is not of your choice. Okay, so this will bring out even more details. Okay, yeah, something like this. So you can see that there'll be some nice kind of weathering look just by doing these simple steps. Yeah. Now, as you can see, if you use the base as silver, the blue may have some sort of a sheen to it, because the underlying is silver. So if you don't want the so-called sheen, for example, over here I apply the black, and then instead of silver I use a little bit of gray, and sometimes a little bit of white, so to bring out the edges. And then the next step is the same. For example, you like the blue. Okay, just apply a little bit on your brush, and then you just lightly go over it. Okay, so you can slowly see that the blue is coming off. Okay, and then you repeat the process. Okay, okay, so that you get to your desirable kind of color that you like. And this time around, because the base color is not the so-called the silver, there will not be like a sheen to it. It's not going to be shiny or anything. Yeah, so you can get see the difference. Okay, so you can work on it until to the desirable kind of look to it. Yeah, so this is a very basic way whereby you can sort of paint up your 3D printer parts. Yeah, so I'm Tungsten. So thanks for watching. If you like the content, do spend some time to like and subscribe. There goes the thunder again. Don't know whether you hear it or not. So yeah, that'll be all for this video. Thanks for watching.